here today and this weekend, the past couple of days, we're here with the Rocket League team for a boot camp before the upcoming regional qualifiers for the RRCS circuit. So we've chosen to base ourselves in the Screen School this time around because the university has been a major partner of Wolves Esports for the past, well, since 2018 when Wolves Esports started. So when the Screen School opened and we spoke to members of the faculty beforehand, one of the things we pointed out was this could be a great space to have a training camp for esports players. So this is the first time we're properly in. We're looking to test. Having a boot camp with a set of players together makes it easier for training, makes it easier for improvements, and it's also just good to have the entire team together. So the facilities here, they're probably a little overkill for what we need for esports, because all the facilities that have their top of the line sort of equipment for games design, creative design, animation. But so for what we do, just player games, yeah, they're probably potentially a bit too good for what we need them to. But in terms of the overall facilities we have here, there's this room we're in now, which is for essentially game design and game creation, as well as also broadcast and TV studios downstairs to potentially look to host events or larger teams here as well. So there's a wide opportunity here at the Screen School. So this facility is perfect for us. One of our main key points is we want to link back and have our base here in the city, because it's where the football club is, it's where the facilities are, it's our home and it's our brand and it's our identity of who we are. So the fact that we've got these fantastic facilities here in town, it makes our lives easier because we don't have to go anywhere else.
So I play Rocket League, which is a car football game. I play that professionally for Wolves. It's a very, very basic game in premise. It's car football, highest score wins. It's a game that I've always loved myself, to be honest, just for the fact that it's simple in premise. I think the facilities for us are probably very unique. I think it's being connected to Wolves, both the football club and now obviously the university having the facilities here. I think it gives us a unique opportunity that not a lot of teams would have, in that there's so much sort of scope and there's so much depth that's been put into this work. I came here back in, I believe it was October, when all this was being built, and just to hear the plans for it, back then was a big enough prospect in itself, but not to be here and actually see it completed. It's a really good facility. I'm hoping that we can utilise it way more going forward, and hopefully it'll give us better results too. Obviously being able to use high-end equipment and high-spec PCs is something that, obviously as an esports player, is kind of the pinnacle. It's exactly what we need. Without it, we're never going to be able to compete to the level that we want to compete at. So I think that to have these facilities here, to have them accessible, both to us and to others, even content creators and stuff like that, means that overall, for the esports side of Wolves, means that the level of contact, the level of professionalism, and hopefully the level of skill that we can put into our game is as high as it can be. So yeah, I think in terms of having those high-end PCs, having them as high spec as possible, all of it, in turn, as well as the rest of the facilities, will contribute to a more positive outlook for us in esports.